guys, this is Stormouse03, continuing Remember Me on Memory Hunter difficulty, episode 5. So we just took down Captain Doucheface.
Okay, Edge. Trace is out of the picture, and I've got the access code.
Trace.
No time for medals right now, sis. You've got to find Scylla Cartier-Wells and persuade her to abandon the reconversion project. Go.
Thanks for the great ideas on how I'm gonna do that, Edge. I love people who talk to you over a comm set the whole time, right? And, you know, keep telling you what to do and are critical of, you know, how you're doing it and how quickly you're moving, etc., etc. But yet they give you no insight on, you know, what or how you're supposed to accomplish, you know, the things that they want you to do. It's good stuff. In any case, continuing to move through Paris. And on our way to Memorize HQ. And we stole Captain Trace's memory there to be able to see an alternate way in, because the door was locked on the roof, so we couldn't get in that entrance. And now we're gonna head in a different way here. And so I guess this is a different part of the roof.
Trace just had the HQ riddled with bullets. What a loony.
Listen up, reconversion dogs. Time to earn your slumps. Get her.
Yes! Yes! Get her!
Right, so this is another new type of enemy. It's one of these elite guys with some leapers on leashes, which is kind of interesting. So you can kill the elite guy before you take out the little guys, but you're going to get an ability that will help you kill him more effectively a little bit later on. And for now, I would suggest just killing the leashed leapers first, and then dealing with him, you know, by using your health combos. And there's going to be another wave of people here. It's a little cut there because I actually died on this part. There's a lot of these guys up on this roof. So first thing you want to do is deal with the shield dudes. And ideally, you know, get some shots in on some of these guys. And you'll notice I died, so I don't have my Espressin points yet, but that's what I'm trying to build up at this point, you know, because you want to use some abilities, most likely, to help you clear out this area of guys. Logic Bomb or Sense and Dose would both be good choices. Or, you know, maybe I'm not going to do that, because it looks like I've I've thinned them out a little bit, actually. So what I was most likely trying to do was get 2 of the little bars built up so that I could use the either Logic Bomb or Sense and Dose, and then also the Sense and Fury at the same time, but then I didn't really need to. So now I'm going to use Rust in Pieces on the little robot that dropped down. And again, the camera angles here can be not so great just because, you know, it's a kind of small area, and right this moment, it's not my friend. Just getting tossed all over. The camera is just going everywhere as I'm trying to get away from this robot, but that should take him down in another shot. There he goes, and that's the number one irritating threat out of the way. But right now I need to get some health back, because yikes, yikes, yikes. So yeah, this fight can definitely go wrong very quickly, but for sure use your abilities when you can. You could also have used some cooldown combos there and tried to use Rust in Pieces on both of those robots if you wanted to or needed to. But that is that fight done, and it's a fairly tricky one.
Activate Captain Trace's remembering. Let his broken memory speak up.
Just because, you know, got a lot of guys, close quarters, a couple of robots, and they're like area of effect attacks, and so it kind of gets you trapped in some corners and stuff, and some not so great camera angles. But in any case, we are done with that, and now we have a little puzzle here. There's a code to get into this entrance, and we have to...
Counting them all. My second is frozen when absolute. My third has all its senses. My fourth tap dances like a spider.
Okay. So my first is second, so that's 2.
I can go through.
Second is 0. Third is the 5 senses, and fourth is 8 for 8 legs on a spider. So that's his little code there. It's nice that he talks to himself as he was creating it, or trying to remember it. And now we are in
Here we have
Memorize
it.
HQ.
Reconversion. Scylla Cartier-Wells' grand project. Leapers transformed into obedient, disposable tools. Find that bitch and toss the rotten apples from her rotten mind.
He really does not like her.
Stop this foolishness and get back to work. Your families are under Saber Force protection, and we have a strict schedule to keep.
So be careful of this drone here. What you want to do is follow him up. Go into this little alcove on the right, and then
2-digit margins for the next quarter. So we are going to ride this tide and wait for the profits to
move around
So Miss Cartier-Wells is an Uber queen.
to get past these guys.
stop this foolishness.
It's a really tight squeeze to get past those drones.
Schedule to keep. Fear and discord are on our side.
Edge, I found that piece of trash's office.
You know, that woman was a good person before her tragic accident.
Maybe I could make her forget.
That won't undo the physical scars. No, make her responsible for the accident. Appease her bitterness. She must stop hating the world for what happened to her.
Here goes everything.
Philippe, make make me a list of all staff that left their post in spite of my instructions.
Yes, ma'am. Anything else?
That's all for now. Weak, pathetic sheep. Incapable of enduring the slightest discomfort. You will crave our trauma white packs more than refugees crave a glass of water. Your despair will make my fortune. Me, I am not afraid. Me, I don't forget anything.
Right, so we're about to go into Scylla's memory and find out how she became such a bitter, horrible person. Which is really interesting, actually.
Scylla, darling, is everything all right? You should have been home hours ago.
They started work on the Mary Ferrig. I had to take a detour through New Belleville and traffic was bad.
Did you find Jax?
Jax! Jax!
Yes, I did. And next year, you're the one in birthday detail. Your daughter has been impossible ever since she saw me buy her gift.
Can I have it now? Please!
I spent the day at the lab. Did you have the time to read
Hello,
my memo
Papa.
on memorial
Just
therapy?
finished shopping with Mummy.
Hello there, my little smarty. Behave yourself with your mother, promise?
Charles, dear, I'm not convinced the clients are going to accept your idea. Storing memories seems like a more commercial argument to me.
Can't you imagine the possibilities? Human
Mummy,
memory
give it
management.
to me.
We'll talk about it tomorrow, okay? Right now, I'm thinking it might not be such
Mummy!
a bad idea if your daughter would forget
Mummy,
it was her
look!
birthday. Stop it, Nilin. Calm down right now. You'll get your gift at home. Nilin, sit still and be quiet.
Mummy, look!
Nilin, sit back down. Nilin, sit down right now.
Child locks engaged.
Mummy's just trying to keep you safe. You must never do that again. Okay?
Mummy?
Nilin! Mummy told you! See what happens? Nilin! My leg! Ah, this is your fault!
I'm sorry, Mummy. I'm sorry.
Alright, so a lot of interesting things happen here. We find out that that is indeed little Nilin. And so Scylla is your mom. And she blames you for this car accident that she was in. Which, you know, to be fair, is a little bit the kid's fault, a little bit her fault, a little bit the other car's fault. Right? So, kind of not fair that she blames it all on Nilin. But in any case, what we're trying to do here is make her responsible for the fight. For the crash. So the first thing you want to do is take this cup holder away so that she has to put her coffee down
Scylla, darling.
on the console. And then we're gonna open up this handbag and reveal our friend Jax.
Scylla, darling, is everything...
Such a cute little panda toy.
Did you?
And then you want to activate Jax.
Traffic was bad.
Did you find Jax?
Jax!
Yes, I did. And next year, you're the one in birthday detail. Your daughter has been impossible ever since she saw me buy her gift.
Can I have it now? Please! You're really funny.
Did you have the time to read my memo?
Oh, Jax.
Can you
Charles,
walk
dear,
on your
I'm not
hands?
convinced the clients are going to accept your idea. Storing memories seems like a more commercial argument to me.
I wish I could do that.
Can't you imagine the possibilities?
Are you hungry?
We'll talk about it tomorrow. okay?
No.
Right now,
me
I'm thinking
neither.
it might not be such a bad
What's your
idea if
favourite
your
colour?
daughter would forget it was her birthday.
Me too. Would you like to go on a walk with me?
So the moral of the story here is she should have just given the kid the toy, and it would have been fine.
What's that? Oh, shit! The memo.
Bad word, bad word.
Daddy's gonna kill me.
There we go. And so now, the point of this was we couldn't make her forget the crash entirely because her leg would still have been amputated, right? There's no... That would have probably caused a...
It's my fault, my darling.
like a catastrophic memory error, right? If you didn't remember losing your leg and all of a sudden you have a prosthetic, that would not gel, right, with her memory. So they had to alter it such that the leg would still be gone. She had to remember the crash, but she no longer blamed Nilin for it. So thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in episode 6.
Mama. Lynn! Your leg. Oh, baby. It wasn't your fault. I should have been more careful. And it was your birthday. Oh, my poor girl. I am so sorry. I'm sorry, too. Ironic, no? President of Memorize, who refuses to forget the worst day of her life. I'd lost all this. All of it.
Ma'am, the errorist agent has been spotted on your floor. A squad is on its way up.
Thank you, Philippe. I'm ready for them. Life has pulled us apart. But you will always remain my daughter. I'll never do anything to harm you. Mama, take it. Run. It leads to the roof. Run. Remember you soon. Philippe. Tomorrow morning, we will reevaluate the strategy for the reconversion project. For now, everyone go home. Return to your families. You too, Philippe.
Certainly, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.